The government of the Republic of Zambia has amended the number that constitutes a public gathering from the 3 or more persons that is indicated in the Public Order Act to 7 or more persons as proposed or amended in the Public Gathering Bill.
Madam Speaker, I also want to clarify one issue arising from this same matter. Members of the public and our own members have gone to the media saying that this government have introduced a clause wherein we are now restricting members of the public to meet, a new requirement. Madam Speaker, the number 3, the figure 3 of persons meeting is not a new matter. It is in the current Public Order Act. However, because of the outcry and the plea from members of the public, we have listened. We are a listening government. What we have done, Madam Speaker, is this, so that the nation hears, they are not misled. We have made an amendment on this matter. Our definition of public gathering, please let us listen and hear. Public gathering means an assembly, meeting, procession, demonstration, or event of 7 or more persons convened for a political, social, religious, civic, or other public purpose, but does not include a public gathering exempted under Section 3.
Good morning and welcome to Ken Dumbo Online. Now, the Public Gathering Bill, which obviously passed in Parliament and currently just awaits the signature of the President, has been a matter of public discourse in the recent few days, with a number of people raising concerns that government is changing the law, it's limiting the number of people to gather, and so on and so forth. The problem that I have discovered is that we, the people of Zambia, are lazy to find out the truth by ourselves. Mostly, we depend and rely on certain individuals, certain members of the public to communicate or give their opinion on these public matters. And it doesn't matter what those people say, as long as it has come from them, we believe it as gospel truth. What we don't realize is maybe sometimes those people may interpret things or say things based on their political interests, or maybe just their interests. So they will frame this message in a way that misleads we, the members of the public. And so it is just important that once in a while, as an individual, when these things are brought to the public, yes, listen to what other members of the public have to say, but take interest upon yourself and just check whether what they are saying is in good faith or not. With regards to the Public Gathering Bill, the assumption that has been there has been, no, the current government is trying to limit the number of people that constitutes an assembly or a meeting. But what is the actual truth? So I took interest as an individual to just check what a public gathering means based on the current law, which is the Public Order Act. Does it say 3? Does it say 10? Or does it say amount of people we are so? And this is what I found. So this is chapter 113 of the Public Order Act of 1955. We have taken long looking at where we are. Things have changed a bit. 1955. Anyway, what does the law say? This act may be cited as the Public Order Act. Okay? In this act, unless the context otherwise requires, meeting means a meeting held for the purpose of the discussion of matters of public interest or for the purpose of the expression of views on such matters. 2. Public meeting includes any meeting in a public place and any meeting, whether or not in a building, which the public or any section thereof are permitted to attend, whether on payment or otherwise. Public place. Listen. Don't just believe what other people are saying. Sometimes let's take interest. Public place includes any highway, marketplace, square, road, street, bridge, or other way which is lawfully used by the public, and any place, including a building, to which the public are for the time being entitled or permitted to have access either without any condition or upon the condition of making any payment. Public procession means a procession in a public place. So, in its current form, the Public Order Act, this is what they define a meeting, a public place, and yes, a public procession. Now, according to the Public Order Act, if 3 or more persons want to gather or to assemble or to have a procession, there is a requirement that they need to do. Here it says, every person who intends to assemble or convene a public meeting, procession, or demonstration shall give police at least 7 days' notice of that person's intention to assemble or convene such a meeting, procession, or demonstration. But some people will say, but kendumbo, pali vonse famine wakamba kulibe petambirako ikamba ati a public gathering or a public assembly or meeting constitutes 3 or more persons. Wait, atuwa together. Let's be together. When we go to 7 of the same Public Order Act, it says any assembly, meeting, or procession for which a permit required under subsection 4 of section 5 and which takes place without the issue of such permit, or B, in which 3, how many? 3 or more persons taking part neglect or refuse to obey any direction or order given under subsection 3 or 7 of section 5 shall be deemed to be an authorized assembly, and all persons taking part in such assembly, meeting, or procession, and in the case of an assembly, meeting, or procession for which no permit has been issued, all persons taking part in convening, calling, or directing such assembly, meeting, or procession may be arrested without a warrant and shall, on conviction, be liable to a fine not exceeding 1,500 penalty units or to imprisonment for a period not exceeding 6 months or to both. That is what the current Public Order Act says. Now, in its wisdom, the government of the Republic of Zambia thought, we need to change a few things in this Public Order Act, and maybe let's also just change it to Public Gathering Bill, which will obviously, after, if it is signed, become the Public Gathering Act. And so, what is this government proposing? This is what they are proposing. Since achiberenga chonsa, so just follow me, I'll just get the important things. The first thing here, we want to look at the definitions, or the interpretations of one, the public gathering. According to the Public Gathering Bill, what is a public gathering? Here it says a public gathering means an assembly, meeting, procession, or demonstration of. What they had proposed is to actually get the same definition as in the Public Order Act, which was 3, okay, or more people in a public place. But this is where, after the public outcry, because certain individuals wanted to paint this narrative that it is this government that is actually bringing the idea of limiting a public gathering to 3 people. But Nishit has been there. Okay? And because they heard the outcry, not because it is something new, but maybe it is because that we were ignorant about. And now that they had put it in the bill, we are saying it is something new. They said, we are changing it. And that is where the minister said,
public gathering means an assembly, meeting, procession, demonstration, or event of 7 or more persons convened for a political, social,
so
religious.
From 3 to 7. So if it is signed into law, the 7 is what defines a public gathering. What is a public place according to the definition of the Public Gathering Bill? A public place includes any highway. You remember in the public order it says highway, marketplace, square, road, bridge, street, or other way which is lawfully used by the public, and any place including a building to which the public are for the time being entitled or permitted to have access either without any condition or on the condition of making payment. The same definition of a public place in the Public Order Act is what is the definition in the Public Gatherings Bill. Nothing has changed on that particular one. But there are exemptions. What are these exemptions? When you go to 3 of the same bill, this act shall apply to a public gathering held in the Republic. Despite subsection 1, this act does not apply to a public gathering held. Now, these are public gatherings under which this bill will not apply when turned into law. 1, a public gathering held by the president, public gathering held by the vice president, public gathering held by the speaker, first deputy speaker or second deputy speaker, by a minister or provincial minister, by a member of parliament, by a mayor, by a public officer in the performance of government functions, in a place of worship which is registered in accordance with the Societies Act for the purpose of a religious meeting. It has been very specific because mapapa mwapaka. So for you to be considered as a legal public gathering, you need to be registered in accordance with the Societies Act. What else? For purposes of a funeral, when you are mourning your loved ones or your beloved ones, it's fine. This one will not apply to you. You don't need to get or to notify the police. For purposes of a traditional ceremony or other traditional meetings, you don't need this particular permit. For purposes of wedding ceremonies, you can just go ahead and have your wedding. As an indoor meeting of a company, non-governmental organization, trade union, or any other organization registered under any written law. As an indoor meeting of an organ of registered political party convened in accordance with the constitution of a political party, held exclusively to discuss the affairs of the political party. It has given powers to political parties now to gather and discuss their internal political matters. The moment you go outside your political matters, then that does not apply. You have to answer to what you are discussing. A meeting convened exclusively for a lawful purpose or a state institution, and by any other officer as may be prescribed. The exemption for a person under subsection 2 and shall not apply during an election campaign, during an election, or where parliament is dissolved in accordance with the constitution. Yes. So it has specifically highlighted which kind of public gatherings this particular bill or act may not be applied. Which, when you read the Public Order Act, it was not very, very specific. It wasn't very specific. Now, what are some of the changes that have been made in terms of informing or notifying the police officers about an intention to hold a public gathering? When you read 6 of the bill, it says, notice of public gathering. A person who intends to hold a public gathering shall at least 5 days before the proposed date of a public gathering notify an authorized officer in the prescribed manner and form. Okay? What does the public order say? It says 7 days. So the time frame in which you notify has been reduced from 7 to 5. And that is not the end. When you read 7, an authorized officer shall within 24 hours of receipt of the notice under section 6 acknowledge receipt of the notice in the prescribed manner and form. Where an authorized officer does not acknowledge receipt of the notice within the period specified under subsection 1, that notice shall be deemed to have been received. Under 8, it says, subject to section 9, an authorized officer shall within 3 days of receipt of a notice under section 6 approve the holding of a public gathering in the prescribed manner and form. So what this bill has also brought about is the efficiency in which the police respond to your notice if you intend to hold a public gathering. That is not under those under which this bill is exempting. Instead of 7 days, you apply within 5 days. And in those 5 days, within 24 hours, a police officer must issue a notice of receipt. If he does not, that will be deemed as confirmation that they received. And within 3 days, they should actually inform the applicant or the notifier that they should proceed with their works. Tell me what is bad there. Tell me what is bad there. When you check from what we have read, what exactly is bad there? For me, the first time I read the bill, the only problem that I had was that it was not clear in the definition of a public gathering. It was vague, for lack of a better term at first. It said a public gathering means an assembly, meeting, procession, or demonstration of 3 or more people in a public place. For me, that was very vague. Like, it was not clear. And if it had remained like that, we would have had a situation where this particular clause was going to be abused. Someone will have issues with Ken Dumbo. Tomorrow he finds Ken Dumbo with the wife and the children having lunch at Manda Hill or having lunch at East Park. And they will say, you are breaking the Public Order Act. Because it did not clearly state that, okay, yes, these people may be gathered and they may be in a number that is prescribed as a public gathering in the law. But what are they doing? They are eating, they are having lunch. Or maybe they are having a birthday party. Or maybe they are. So, if you just leave it like that, then it becomes a problem. But after the definition that was given by the minister in the amendment of what constitutes a public gathering, it makes sense because it clearly states that this is such a function or what issues are being discussed or what activities are being held under that particular gathering. That way it is very clear. And after that, I have no problem. I have no problem here. I think it is a good bill. We needed it. Our prayer is just to the police. Please, let's be fair in the application of this law, just in case the president signs it into law. When these public gatherings are held, where issues and matters of security are concerned, let's also have officers there. Not where, when it is the powers that be, there is enough security. But when it is our colleagues that are struggling to find ways of getting into power, there is no manpower. That is very unfair. We as citizens notice and we see. It is not fair that where a certain group of people are gathered, security is there. But where a certain group of people are gathered, we say, no, there is no manpower. That one is not good. That is not good. Otherwise, if we are going to stick to what the bill says when turned into law, I think it is a good law. This is Ken Dumbo Online, and this is our comment on the public gathering bill.